Sagittarius, how's it going? It is 8:40 p.m. Central Time, August 25th. I haven't even been saying that. Hopefully all is well. So what came through is the moon and revelation. However, revelation's in reverse, and then wisdom showing through. However, it's in reverse also. Assurance is showing through in reverse also, and salvation upright behind that. So that's the fifth card, which confirms of the needs. Excuse me. Which confirms the message already of how do I make this right? How do I make this right? Because it was coming through is I was devoted and focused, and I was steered in direction. My ambition was steered in direction that I was doing what was right. However, I came to the acknowledgement I had to go through an experience in life that had me revisit the past. Now I'm in the future. We got the past in reverse. Now I'm in the future. Now I'm actually facing this, right? We have illusion, which is in reverse. For what it is, I'm facing it for what it is, not what it was thought to be. The illusion state is thought to be. What it is accuracy, is reality, right? It's like, so now I'm having to refocus because what I was told wasn't what what it is, right? What I believed, what I was told to believe wasn't what it is. We have miracles, however, that's in reverse, right? And someone was filling you into a direction that wasn't sacred. And it's like, but now I know this sacredness. Now I know this beauty. Now I know this for myself. And however, I didn't know for whatever reason why everything was as it was, but there was radical acceptance, or there needs to be, right? Because this energy is like, how do I come back from this? How do I go forward? How do I come back from this, right? Because there's stillness energy going on. I feel like Sagittarius in particular is being prevented from moving forward. However, their thing is to be in the future, right? We have the past in reverse, which is implying future energy, right? So I'm intending to be here, but I have to be here for however long, right? Devoted is in reverse. It's like still devotion, liberation's upright, patterns is upright, co-creation is upright. Like, it's like you want to do all that you were taught you could do if you did A, B, and C, right? However, it was like E, F, and G wasn't there, right? It wasn't like the whole story. You only had A, B, and C, right? You needed the rest of the alphabet at that to know the full picture what's going on. Is this involving a job? What is it? I feel like it's a little bit of both. It's a mixture of a job, your life. Reality is like a mixture, because your job is one thing, one field, right? But your home life is another field, right? However, I feel like there's a blend in these involvements, which is the stopping point to where you're at. Like, I feel like someone's holding their head and they're like, well, what's what? What's what? Because if this was that and I did this, but that is this, and then he and she is that, it's like, it's that feeling like to know those that I work for were actually the bad person. That's that feeling. This is the feeling I'm getting. And we have Fortune, in which this card flew out. However, it was up. It was in reverse, but downward. And so I did look at it, it's the Fortune. And I was just like, that's very interesting, because that's the only card that flew off of the tabletop. And that was the only card that didn't show either. And at that, it's in reverse. So we have Fortune in reverse. So this is definitely a limiting factor or limiting involvement going on. What was done though. And I feel like I need to get into that, what was done. These are all, I need to get into that. Okay, our high is good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear B. So in reverse, what do we have here is the 10 Libra energy, which is in reverse. We have 9 Virgo energy. We have 7 Cancerian energy. We have Leo energy. We have Libra again. We have Gemini, Capricorn, and Gemini again. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we have the Death and Rebirth. On Stillness and Devotion, we have the 8 of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Moon. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups to the Strength. Yeah, well, I'm having to communicate, and this like, what is going on? This is different. This was not what was supposed to be the reaction, right? This was not expected. That's what the communication is about. It's like now I want to do it over again. If I could do it over again, that's the feel. You know, well, cause like, oh man, like now I feel like someone was in error. I know someone was in error. Not just feel, I know and feel though. And it's like, but now, I was reaching for, my focus was for financial gains. That was my focus. That's what I did it for, the money. Oof, so a lot came through. Yeah, it was like, I'm taught this and taught that. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. I was educated here. I was installed this and that, right? I was tugged at my emotional state. I was taught this was a lifestyle. Yeah, this is what it is. This is what it is because of what it was, right? This is an upbringing. This is hardship. I came out of the hardship because of and so that's why I'm in this job, or that's why I am the way I am. Yeah, 7 of Swords, and I want to go fast to correct it. I want to go correct it, but what I did, how can I correct what I did? 3 of Cups, and I'm trying to pray and reach for a higher source, higher ups than the realm here, the physical realm. 8 of Swords, High Priestess. Yeah, it's to reflect. Like I reflected on it. I needed to. I know now that, like I was saying, like this is sacred. This is beauty to know for myself, right? To see, know, embrace, interact for myself. But what have I done? And you know what you've done, but that's what's going on of the mind and the emotions. I feel like when you speak to someone, it's like you're really in a still energy because like you freeze, right? This stillness was the first card that came out. You freeze because you know they know, and it's just like, but hey, but it's like to play it off like maybe they won't, maybe they don't. You know, if I could get away with that, can I? You know, like everything is of the no, energetically, right? Spiritually, physically, it has to be said, right? Spoken on, but everything's of the no. We like the spirits do it. Act out before the physical we do, right? Okay, we have the King of Wands, fire energy on the Fortune and the Illusion, which is in reverse, which is with the focus and the 9 of Pentacles. Still the passion, like I'm saying, was trying to keep that face, to keep a face, to keep a structure, right? To keep a focus. Okay, we have the 4 of Cups. To hold on, hold out. 7 of Cups. A lot going on. A lot could go on. The Ace of Cups. A lot of water, a lot of emotional energy. And the Fool. I took a risk. And now I have to see what comes of it. I have to see what happens. This is like Jeopardy energy. We have the Sagittarius energy, Temperance, and the 7 of Swords. Trying to get away from it. Trying to protect myself. Pray. Equip myself, right, for what could be the outcome. Trying to stay hopeful. Yeah, I'm trying to stay hopeful. 2 of Swords and the 6 of Wands for success. Hopeful for the best outcome, right? That's the feel. It's like I could be presented this because of that. That's the feel. If this plays out like in my favor, if this happens like I want to, and that doesn't even have to be for someone, it's like it'll be good for you, right? It's a Sagittarius. This will be good for a Sagittarius. It's not going to be good for this or that person, but as long as it's good for me, then yeah, I want that. That's the feel. Wow. It's very driven. And these two are in reverse. I mean, not reverse, upright. The Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands. Yeah, an offer that would change my world. An offer that would change my world. That's what I want. All right, that's what I have there. All right. And trying to keep a balance, trying to keep a juggle. That's my aim. Yeah, I'm trying to keep me in touch with me. 6, 7 of Wands again. Protected, trying to keep me in tune, trying to keep my health corrected, or trying to improve my health, right? I know all this could be, but what else could be? I will know this also could be. Okay, that's what I have there. All right, take care, peace be. It's 8:51 p.m. Take care.